This video is sponsored by Van Digital, a social media, virtual assistance, and web design agency.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to keep the faith despite challenges. All right, so number one, call a prayer line. I believe having extra prayers never hurt anybody. And a lot of people say that it is our mothers and our grandmothers' prayers or our parents' prayers that cover us. So having a God-filled person pray for you is a good way to have someone intercede on your behalf. Number two, despite your denomination or religion, praying Psalm 91, Psalm 35, and especially Psalm 27 will be vital for your success. So Psalm 91 is for protection. Psalm 35 is also a call to action um, to God to fight your enemies. And Psalm 27 is a bold declaration of faith. And for our Islamic brothers and sisters, we have Al-Fatiha, the first surah, the mother of all surahs. We know that is a key door opener. And the three quls. So those are the three surahs at the end of the Quran. If you can make your 5 daily prayers or include tahajjud, that would be significant. Talk about round the clock protection. And for my Christian and non-denominational people, I would say start praying more times per day. Having a direct channel to God definitely eases a lot of burdens and also gives you favor as well. Number three, I would say fast at least once per week starting. So if it's once per week, I would suggest dry fasting, which is no water, no food, 6 to 6. If you are Muslim, you know you must start before Fajr and end after Maghrib. Now it is summertime where I am at, and Fajr is quite early at 4 a.m. and Maghrib is around 9:30ish. But you guys do you. These are only my suggestions. Number four, actually, let me go back to the fasts. So there's a lot of different fasts. I will probably go into them in a separate video, but I will touch on water fasts. When you are trying to gain clarity in your life, but you yourself cannot handle a dry fast, you can shorten your dry fast. So in the Bible, I think it's in Matthew, I'll put it in the description bar or I'll link it somewhere. It talks about the timing of fasts. So either 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., and 6 to 6. There's also water fasts as well, touching back on that, which you're only drinking water. Some people will do a fruit fast. You just do whatever God calls you to do. And depending on your situation. back to number 4, vitamin D and sunlight. So these are important because, once again, we're human beings. We need sunlight. If you are highly melanated, you are more prone to being vitamin D deficient, and thus you are more prone to depression. And yes, I am qualified to talk about that. And if you'd like, you can also Google it as well. Um, and of course, when you are going through challenges for a long period of time, depression is more than likely to sneak in. So you can either use vitamin D supplements or sunbathe, either, well, any time per day, or about 30 minutes in the morning during sunrise, or at high noon. But please wear your sunscreen. Sunscreen can also block the absorption of vitamin D through sunlight. So, you guys, do you? I'm just letting y'all know. You can also eat your vitamin D as well. Also, having a lot of greens when you are going through challenges also supports you as well. So, chlorophyll, spinach, collard greens, and the like really do help. And bananas for potassium. Some say that potassium and vitamin D really go together and really synthesize together, but you guys can also Google that. I'm not a doctor. I just know what works for me. Um, Number 5, I would say some light exercise. So if you can go for a walk, um, or if you are agoraphobic, get you a stepper, or if you just don't like to be around a lot of people, get a stepper, a treadmill, go up and down your stairs, you know, dance. This creates endorphins, gives you a boost of dopamine, which can also help with feelings of low mood during a challenging season. All right, number 6, optimism. My father had this saying, and I think it was also a commercial in Ghana. I think maybe the 70s. It's brighten the corner where you are. So, despite the circumstances, I have interpreted this to basically happy yourself. Think positive. Gratitude also helps. It also raises your vibration as well. One way you can practice gratitude that I also like to do is having a gratitude log. When you put on paper all the things that God has done for you today that you have taken for granted, it really puts things into perspective that maybe it's not really that bad, actually. You might be comfortable than most people. You never know. And number 7, Psalm 23. Specifically, the verse that says, "Though we walk through the valley of shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for you, God, is with us." I would say repeat this as a mantra to know that at the end of every tunnel there is light. And you can also be the light through the darkness, through your darkness. And you can also be a light to someone else going through their own night of the soul, as some like to call it. Um, and number 8 is be fearless in your faith. Another psalm, I forget which one it is, um, but it says, though your father and your mother may forsake you, the Lord will take care of you. And if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, it can move mountains. And with that, I will bid you guys adieu. Thank you for tuning in. And this is how to keep having faith despite having challenges. Thanks for watching.